Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. She a Louisiana with truth on black. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Receipt so strong, but the lies won't let. Lil Pop, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Pop, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Pop. Who bring the proof? Lil Pop. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Truth don't beat, you gon' stand on that. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Pop, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Pop, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Shut it down, baby.
Yeah, you tuned in to Lil Pop, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go, let's go. L-U-P-A-C, baby don't play. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong surviving. Snakes don't make it out alive. L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury, she deliver with the heat. You won't clap, but she got truth. No sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real, this Lil Pop, baby. Capiche? They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lil Pop don't just react, she the code what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined, got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne. L-U-P-A-C, baby don't bend, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-D-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. L-U-A-C, baby don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. L-U-A-C, baby don't be. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. This ain't gossip, this ain't rumors. This is real talk, backed by real proof. Welcome to Lil Pop, baby, where every video got purpose.
Hey y'all, happy Monday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Monday, baby. I miss y'all. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for y'all patience because I was ripping and running, doing all kind of stuff. Y'all almost didn't make it to this live, but I said no because I was already in the comments with y'all Well, not on this live, but on my community wall, telling y'all I was coming. Okay, so I had to try my hardest to get to this live, y'all. I've been having some busy days, y'all, but we here. Okay, we here. But anyways, hey y'all, hope y'all had a good weekend. Y'all know the streets been hot, hot, hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. Y'all listen. Woo, woo. There's some things going on. Some that I want to be a part of and some that I don't. Y'all know how it goes. Let me see who is up in here. Hold on. Let me go to the top so we can get it crack-a-lag. So we can, talk a little bit about what's been going on. Let me see. Hey, I am her. She been on me, y'all. Her and a couple others. Like, Pop, come on now. Stop playing with us. Where's the live? Where's the live, baby? Hey, Miss Tracy. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Christina. Wait, my volume up tripping? Let me make sure it's good. Who else? Hey, Judge Jules, Scorpio Stings, Love Cat, Miss Deborah. We got Define Eminem in the building. I hope you enjoyed your birthday, love. Shout out to you, Miss Sandra. We got Martha Blanca, Miss Fila. Shout out to all my beautiful Mazes in the building. I see y'all and I appreciate y'all as always. We got Miss Jackie. We got Miss Sherry Weber. We got Miss Portia, Michelle, Miss Brenda, Miss Renita. Who else? Let me see. Let me go down. Solid as a rock. Shout out to you. Hey, Anissa. Hey, Miss Diggs. Sunflower for life. You say, hold on. Hey, Pac and Chad. I think she is threatening Johnell to be with her, or she is moving. That's low down, but he asked for this. But I can truly tell that he really don't want her. Y'all, listen. It's some things going on now. It's some things going on. Okay, y'all just pay attention. The signs are there. If you've been in the saga, then you know what time it is. You know based off of patterns and all of that. Y'all know how she moves. So just pay attention to the movement. Hey, Miss Jackie. Hey, Latoya. Sweet Queen, my love. Hey, Glamsy Goddess. Who else? Wait, let me see. Miss E in the building. Queen Sag. We got Miss Mercedes, Art Chapman. That's another one been on me. Been on my top where you at. Hey, Miss Tanya. Love you. Who else? Who else? Let me see. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me go down. Show enough in the building. My bro Terry, of course, coming through with the copyright and fair use is always needed, especially when we playing these audios. Miss Shalonda in the building. We got Miss Roslyn. We got Miss Mercedes. We got Lakeisha, Miss Crystal, KB Mommy in this thing. Miss Marjorie, Miss Yolanda, Fifi in the building. Miss Geraldine. We got Kira. You say I can catch a live finally. Okay. Hey, Miss Alita. Who else? Let me see. Miss Marie. Queen D Money Stowe Gang. Look at me getting it right. Clock it. Finally. Hey, Kim. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Miss Gwen. Chosen by God is in the building. Miss Jackie H. Tokyo. Miss Elisa. We got Miss Lolita. We got Miss Robin Buttercup. We got Atavia. Shout out to all the new names. Oh, shoot. I did not want to do that. Y'all, hold up. Let me go up. I pressed the wrong button, child. Oh, man. Okay, I got it. Hey, Octavia. Shout out to all the new names that's in here. I see y'all. Scorpio say, Luke, I had a great weekend. My birthday was Saturday, chapter 45. Be good to me. Happy, blessed, belated birthday. I'm so glad y'all enjoyed. Shout out to all of my Scorpios in the building. I hope y'all enjoy. If y'all haven't had it yet, I hope y'all enjoy it once you get here. If you had it, I hope you enjoyed it. Period. Okay? We get greater with time, baby. We get greater with time. Hey, Miss Lolo. Hey, Miss Nevette. Who else? Hey, CS, Miss Ashley, T Lady, Epiphany by Tiffany in this thing. We got Kimberly W, Guys Joy, Big Flay. Shout out to you. Miss Deb in the building. Purple Pot. Who else? Let me see. Let me see. Hey, Miss Sonia. You say was looking for you all weekend. Y'all, and I was gonna come live Saturday, but I don't even know what I was doing Saturday, child. I don't know. Y'all probably was just relaxing, but I was gonna come live, but I've just been trying to work on some other things. I've been looking at different content, trying to see which way I want to go. We're gonna always keep the saga in rotation, but I want to add up, a few more topics because I dropped the Tasha Kate, and it was a small clip too, and it's doing numbers. I said, okay, let me find out people like Tasha Kate. I might have to add her to the rotation. because y'all know she been getting into it with a few people. So we're gonna see how that do. Or I might just add it to my other channel and start it over there. I'm gonna see. I still never figured out what I want to do yet. Hey, Miss D, you said okay, okay, you hit it. Hey, Joycelyn, Miss Bevan. Hey, my love. Hey, Miss Marlena, your birthday. Say happy birthday to you, girl. I hope you enjoy it. Shout out to all my birthday people in the building. Hey, Miss Ramona, Miss Duncan, Miss Williams. Okay, look at my. Wait, I don't want to say everybody's a Scorpio because y'all know I don't know too much about signs. Okay, so if you ain't a Scorpio, just put in the chat what you are. But I don't know about all of that, y'all. I know some of them, but I don't know all of them. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, Tiara, that's another one been on me. Miss Valerie in the building. Lakeisha. Okay, shout out to y'all. Let me see. Hey, Pocket Chat, please don't cover. Oh no, girl. Listen. And y'all, please don't put nothing about that all of that that's going on with that Romika stuff in the chat, because we ain't doing that over here. I ain't even covering it. So I've been watching on the on the sidelines from the bushes a little bit, and I don't want no parts of that storyline. None at all, because it's too messy. It's just too much going on. It's too much going on. And I do have an opinion on it, but I'm not gonna give it. Okay? That's it, that's all. Because I feel like tension and emotions is too high when it comes to someone losing their life and stuff like that. I don't really like to touch on. So we're just gonna leave that where it's at, y'all. We're gonna leave that where it's at, y'all. But prayers, going up for all parties involved. We're gonna just leave it at that. If you would like to donate to me monetarily, you can cash at me $sign Lupac 2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to my coffee people over there on that app. You can also support the platform by getting a super chat or a super sticker. Y'all know Pac been gone for some days, so I want to see y'all turn up for your girl. Okay, let me see how much y'all really miss Pac. Let me see what them likes is doing also. Now, if them likes ain't liking, I'm assume y'all ain't miss me and I'm gonna disappear for another week. Them likes better be liking. That's free. That is free, child. Matter of fact, I need to know right now what the likes is doing, Miles. Let me know. We ain't even got thick in it yet, but the likes, everybody in here that's in the building should have hit that like button already. We're gonna see. We're gonna see, child. We're gonna see. You can also support me by getting a super chat or super sticker. Y'all know I always set a little goal of 15. It ain't much, it ain't mandatory, but it's greatly appreciated because it contributes to the revenue of this particular live stream. You can also support me by getting a membership. Shout out to my green team for holding it down for period. I love y'all. Shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all watching them ads. It's very crucial, y'all. Ads and like button, please. And hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hey, if you see it, because everybody don't see it for some reason. But anyways, y'all, it's a lot going on, child. It's a lot going on. You got a lot on. You're still over there, posting the babies back to rub it in Johnell's face. Because let me tell y'all something. The fact that he didn't want the babies posted initially and she was abiding by that told me that he's really strict when it comes to them cheering. So I think her going to visit family in another state, she knows that that's going to rub him the wrong way also, because it's out of his limits. Like, he's not around right now because they're going through a breakup. So she's doing certain things intentionally. Think about it, y'all. When was the last time y'all seen her go visit family? When was the last time she visited family? Like, let's make it make sense. Now, they've been coming visit her, but she ain't visit her side of the family that's in the Carolinas in a very, very long time. So that speaks volumes to me. That's a major red flag in itself, because that's not something she typically does. And you could tell that she's not close with her family like that anyway. You could tell. Look, think about how when she first got there, how how they was all surprised and stuff. You could tell they hadn't seen each other in a very long time. Because when you used to seeing somebody, it's you might do a little 1-2 hug or whatever, but it ain't gonna be all extra. Kind of like how it was with her son. Yeah, we're gonna get into that also, because it's a whole lot of people. Because Sleepy posted the video of her visiting the son at the school. Now, y'all know I was one of the ones who said I'm not opposed to the son living with the daddy, because At the end of the day, if we made these children together, then you hold just as much responsibility as I do when it comes to our kids, especially if we got a son that's, cutting up and carrying on. Because that's what that's what I heard behind the scenes, that he was giving her a whole bunch of problems, y'all. Some that's not even public, okay? But despite that, my issue with that situation is, like I said, I don't have an issue with the son living with the dad, but it kind of blurs the lines a little bit when you got 5 out of 6, right? And his reaction rubbed me the wrong way. Not in a bad way, like saying, oh, but the fact that he was so excited to see his mom, is as if he ain't seen her in years, spoke volumes to me. Like, you mean to tell me how long has it been since you seen your child? That's my issue. He was too excited. How long has it been since you seen your child? And it took for you and Johnell to have a breakup for you to go visit? That's the issue I have. I'm not opposed to the son staying with the dad because he is older, y'all. He's getting older, and them boys be needing their daddies. And then you guys sleep in another state. It ain't like he be pulling. Well, he pull up in Georgia sometimes, but it's not on the regular, and it ain't to go see them cheering. Okay? But it's just the fact that, yes, the reaction, because I see a lot of people saying, oh, this is a tearjerker. I even see a few of our people over there in the comments saying, they kind of teared up a little bit because of his reaction. But my thing is, yeah, that's all good, but don't get blinded by the fact that, why was his reaction so loud? When was the last time you seen your child, and why did it take for you and your third baby daddy to break up for you to go visit him in the first place? And if she did visit him before, we know she would have posted it, because people be at her top on the internet about her motherhood, her mothering skills. So if she visited him before this visit, it would have been posted. I promise you, it would have been posted. That child was too excited to see his mama and his siblings. Ain't no way in hell. Like, it gave me that they don't even be FaceTime. I said, what? Child. It gave me that they don't even be FaceTime. Like, he was, you swear he hadn't seen his family in years with his reaction. And some people were saying, oh, it could have possibly been fake, but it didn't give fake to me. It didn't give, it gave that he ain't seen his mama since he been at his daddy. That's what that gave me. That's what that gave me. And that's the part that rubbed me the wrong way, because yes, it's nothing wrong with the father, taking on the responsibility of one of your kids staying with him. Now, I wouldn't say for a girl to go stay, but a boy, yeah, right? Because it's a boy. But the fact that his reaction was so loud, and then he still got to see you still have his other siblings. And then when you leave, he can't go with you. That's the thing that got me, because I also seen somebody in the comments say that they was in the exact same situation with one of their sons, and because of the son's reaction, she said she took him back home. They say that in sleepy comments. The lady say, I took my child back home. I took my child back home, which I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it, y'all. Like I said, I'm not opposed to it, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't, just off the strength that, now if that's our only child, that's different, because those type of emotions where it's like favoritism being shown, even though it might not be intentional, but kids don't think with all context. Let's say that. So the only thing he probably is seeing is the fact that, oh, my other siblings still get to stay with my mom and I have to stay with my dad. Regardless of the fact, even if he was giving you problems, whatever, it's still, you still have to consider the fact that he's going to feel away because the other kids still get to stay with you. And we all know the issues that was had between him and Johnell. And I think that's one of the reasons why Sleepy felt the way he felt, even calling Johnell a clown. It ain't just because him and Bree was had. Y'all think about it, y'all. Y'all really think that Sleepy was on some, oh, don't bring up that clown over here just because him and Bree was going through a breakup? No. He know what go on in that house. Them cheering, telling they, I promise you, them cheering, telling they daddy what go on behind closed doors. Ain't no way in hell they ain't. Especially since Josh staying with him now. Especially since he's staying with him now. But it's like that really rubbed me the wrong way because I'm like, I get it. You know, it's a lot of people. It's gonna be what and what. A lot of people are like, okay, oh my God, this was such, you know, and they even y'all. Somebody even said, and I'm about to pull it up because I want y'all to see. Somebody even said, oh, you can. They say all kind of stuff, but you can tell that she's a great mother because look at her son's reaction. What? I'm like, so just one thing that just showed, you know, I feel like people expose how they think and what type of person they are and their true characters when they say certain things like that. So you mean to tell me just because you seen her son run up to her and hug her at school, bump the fact that he ain't seen her in months, right? So that makes her a good mother, a great mother. I thought everything you do as a mother, the sacrifice, all like everything you do, I thought that's what makes you a great mother. Putting your kids before yourself and even before a man. I thought that's what makes you a great mother. Like people, some of these people gotta make it make sense, child. They got to make it make sense. But I don't know, y'all. I just that just rubbed me the wrong way because I looked at the other kids being there also, you know, and in his reaction, yeah, it could be perceived as a tearjerker or a happy moment, but you have to also look at it on the flip side and say, okay, well, what if he feeling away because he don't get to stay with his mom anymore? Because he do have to stay with his dad and his siblings who he grew up with his whole life is still with his mom. You got to consider that also in this situation. All right, let me pull it up. Hold up, y'all. Because we got a few things. We got a few little things we're going to talk about. Make sure y'all in that like button and support my goal. Who's going to be the first to support Pac's goal? Period. Clock it. All right, let's pull him up. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Oh, something in my eye. What is in my eye? Hold on, y'all. I think an eyelash and went in my eye. Hold on. Give me a sec. All right, my bad, y'all. My natural eyelashes is so long and ooh, they be falling in my eyes sometimes. Okay. Um, hold on. Let's see. Let me go. Let me see what you say. Miss Jackie said, if she was still with John, none of this would have never happened. Facts. I put money on it. If she was still with Johnell right now, she would have never went to North Carolina. She would have never went because why she never went while they was together? Think about it. When was the last time she went visit her family, y'all? That really makes you question motives, and that's why I say everything she's doing. It's not, oh, I'm doing this because I miss my family so much. Da, 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 da. No, she's doing it to piss him off. All of that is intentional, and it's for a reason. She's flaunting the babies in his face, showing she's having his kids around all kind of people. It does not matter if it's her family members. These are family members that she don't normally be around, and he knows that. Johnell knows that because he's with her. She don't be around them people like that. She live in a whole nother state. So flaunting his kids around all of these different people, she know what's gonna get him upset, y'all. All of that is very much intentional. Let me see. I think that he is different. He is different and was hanging around a lot of girls, and Johnell was picking with him. That's why Johnell. No, it had something to do with the shoes. Did she ask him was he ready to come home? No, she asked him about some movies. I said, Lord have mercy. Child, and you could tell, y'all, you can tell even by the hug, like not the way he hugged her, but the way she hugged him, that she's not used to showing her kids that type of affection. You can tell, like y'all know, I'm real big on body language. You can tell she's not used to that. She's not used to that. Thank you, Toya. Thank you for my first super, my love. I appreciate you. You always do your big one on top. Thank you, my love. Dude, wait, hold on. Let me see. And the meetup still seemed awkward. They didn't really know what to say to each other. And yes, that's exactly what body language. Body language is a mug, y'all. Like you can tell. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But I've been saying it. You like not just me. Other CCs have said it also that um she don't have that emotional connection with her kids. Like, I don't know if it's just the older ones, but she attached to the younger ones. Don't get it twisted. When they younger, she gets very much attached. Look how she did with Momo, and that's because when she was with our age, but Momo ain't got pushed to the side. But now it's the twin. So maybe it's the connection based on the relationship she's in. That could be it also. Because some women like that. Hold on, let me put my earphones on. Some women are very much like that. Hey, Nika. Hey, DS Island. Miss Patricia, I see y'all. Thank you, Miss Valerie. You say just from watching the outside, my heart goes out to Isaiah and Lala. It seems that those two are the forgotten ones. Hmm. You're going to regret it later. I'll tell you that. One thing you cannot do is show a difference with your kids because you will feel it later on. I have seen it. Not with mine, but I've seen it. Mine ain't even older yet. But she's gonna regret that later, y'all. Kids hold resentment for stuff like that. Thank you, Miss Jackie. I appreciate you, my love. Thank y'all for turning me up. Hey, Lily. The fact she didn't show no emotion at all. Okay, hold on. Let me share it. Let me share it. So the ones in the back can see what we talking about. All right, let's make it bigger.
Hey, mom. Good. Yeah.
Can I pause it? Okay. Now, this your first time seeing your son in months, because that's what it's given, right? And the first thing you ask him is if he going to the movies or if he went to the movies. Like, am I tripping? Bree was recording her, not her ASS child, but come on now. Hey, Miss Rhonda. But you could tell that she's not emotionally attached to her kids, y'all. The ones who know. Trust me. Hold on. Let's go back. Let me push it back because it ain't but 20 seconds.
Hey, mom. Good. Yeah.
Wait, hold up. So she said, "You want to go to the movies, or you want us to pick you up later?" He said, "I want to." He said, "I want to go to the movie." Oh my god. Boo Banga. What's up, sister love? Like, I don't know. Was it rehearsed or I don't know, y'all, because she said, I guess they had plans to go to the movies, right? Maybe I don't know if it was with his dad, friends, his sister, not Walt Child, Sleepy other daughter or whoever, and he wasn't expecting her to be in town. But she said, "So you going to the movies?" Or he said, "I'm going to the movie." He like, Mom, Dad, I don't want to spend time with y'all. I'm gonna go to the movies. That's why I'm laughing. Like, oh, it don't match the reaction, child. Like, your mama is in town if you ain't seen her for months. Yeah. Hold on. Let's one more time. Look how Jostier looking, y'all.
Hey, mom. Good. Yeah. Hey, no. I want to go to the movies.
And they try to say Isaiah was crying. That child was not crying. Why would he be crying? His brother didn't even hug him. They was all in the comments. I looked the other brother crying. No, he was not. He was wiping his face. He was not crying. People are weird. I'm pretty sure he talked to his brother on the phone, but child, which is why they was laughing. I don't know, y'all. It could have been pre-rehearsed or I need you to run to me in excitement because the fact that he was like, I'm going to the movies. She was like, you want us to, I heard you was going to the movies. You going to the movies? Like, she basically saying, do you still want to go to the movies now that you know we here? And he still chose the movies. He said, I'm going to the movies. So she was like, you want to go to the movies or you want us to pick you up later? And he said, I'll go to the movies. So it didn't match the reaction. Like, you would think he would have said, no, I'm going with y'all. I ain't seen y'all in a long time. I can go to the movies anytime. But he still chose the movies. Yeah. So that's why it's kind of making me feel like maybe that reaction was rehearsed or fake reaction. I don't know. You never know. You never know with her. Hey, I'm chosen. Love you. Miss Alberta said, if that was my child, that would have made me feel really bad. I would have felt bad for everything that I did. Yep. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go down. I would have been balling. I would have been balling too. I would have been balling too. Now we can't say if it was a real reaction or it wasn't because we don't know, y'all. We can speculate, but we don't know. So we really can just go off of what's here. But that would have made me feel bad. Like that would have took me out right there. The reaction that he had, that would have took me out. I would have had to take my child back. I'm sorry. Like, you gotta come home. You got to come home. Especially if you got all the other kids. You got all it makes you wonder. It really makes you wonder, what did he really do for you to feel the need to? Because it's not just because he started getting into girls, because Isaiah's into girls too, according to her. Y'all remember when they went to that arcade, beat the BOMB, and she was like all in their face with the camera saying, oh, they talking to little girls and da 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 da. So both boys they a year apart. They are literally a year apart. So this one had to have done something really, really bad for her to send him off. Now I do know of. Shut up, Pop. Shut up. She was over there under the Sharia comments. Also, she really trying to get Thick Hip's attention, being around and talking to everyone. He stopped her from being around. Wow, I didn't see that. Somebody would have to send it to me. I didn't see that. But y'all know, y'all don't never see her commenting on DW stuff anymore. Never. And yeah, the members, y'all, my members know what time it is. Y'all know. Let me see. Let me go down. You say what is so funny? With them laughing, my husband comes first. Um, not Isaiah was crying. They said he was crying, child. He was not crying. Like, he literally was wiping his face. He really seems like a good kid, but allowing you guys to keep him away from Johnell, he probably be teasing him. And I'm just saying, you can tell they're not used to physical touch at all in the home. The moment was very awkward. Exactly. Like, you could tell by both parties. They not used to that. And not just that, I wish I could find them clips where wait, hold on, y'all. It was that, let me see. That Mother's Day video. Remember when she set up the camera for that Mother's Day video? Hold on. Let me see, because I did a video on it. Let's see. If I can remember. Which video it was. Let's see. Let me go up. and I could run it for y'all. And you could tell by that because I spoke on that in my video. You can tell by their reaction and the way she hugged them kids. You could tell that they wasn't like they not used to physical touch when it comes to her. That type of emotion. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. 4 months ago, 5 months. Um, it might still be on her page. That video. I'm gonna have to look for it there because I can't find it on. I don't know which video it is. The fact that she wore that to her son's school, she must think that it is on point. Cause why? Yeah, the top part is not bad. Well, it's all in the one, but it's a little too revealing. Like it's a little too tight and revealing and showing all her goodies because it's light. You know, that light gray gonna show everything, child. But y'all know she don't care about stuff like that. Latae say scripted pop, you know we know better. This is not y'all. This is the same for the ones who say, "Oh, y'all reaching." This is the you would have to have been here. This is the same person who literally took messages from off of Google and posted it on her page as if her son wrote it to her. The same person. So to think that it's a stretch saying that this was scripted, y'all ain't been here long enough. Y'all literally ain't been here long enough. But early in the saga, y'all, because people were saying that she wasn't showing all her kids, attention and this and that, right? So she allows, because she seeks public validation so much, she went out her way to pull some son to mother messages off of Google and posted it as if she went as far as sending it to her, using her son's phone to send it back and forth, and then posting it on social media as if her son sent her that. Yeah, y'all, the ones, if y'all was around for that time, put a one in the chat. Y'all, the ones who know. So it ain't a reach. I promise you, it's not a reach thinking that this could be rehearsed. Thank you, Terry, bro. I appreciate you. Just like she had the record. Just like she had the record her back. You mean just like she had them record her backside? Child. They say Josh is her child that's just like her, and he's the one that jumps right into character for her. Hey, Miss Nina, she didn't want to take him anyway. I think it was real. Hey, Miss Shalene, he knew she was being recorded, so he knows the steps. I don't like him, RuPaul. Oh, I know that. Trust me, I know y'all. Wasn't nothing real about that video. She should have sent both boys. I agree. Like, if you're going to send one, send both. You keep the girls and let both boys go stay. But Sleepy might have never wanted both. Maybe he can't afford to keep both. But it's like to just take one and then you actually have two sons there. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. Now, like I said, y'all, I'm not opposed to the dad stepping in and taking the son, especially if the son is giving a lot of problems. But I'm still looking at it from the aspect of resentment and favoritism being shown, and then the other, that child's feeling away because you still have the other kids. So I consider all aspects of this type of situation. It was a real reaction. He missed his mom. He loves his mom and was happy to see her. Yeah, that would have broke me down. Like, no, hell to the no. You gotta come home. What happened? Let me see. Let me get to the bottom. So Lala recorded and got the other baby on her hip. I don't know because you can't see her. So I'm not sure, y'all. I'm not sure if she does. Yes, Pop, with them laughing, they should have been crying, not laughing. Now we can say, because we are speculating, y'all. So we don't know if it wasn't real. We can't say it wasn't real. We can only speculate based on patterns, right? But it did kind of give real to me. But also, like I said, it was awkward because you could tell they not used to that. You could tell they not used to that. So that's probably also why some people feeling like it wasn't real because of the awkwardness in the moment. Like That's why I gotta pull up that video to show y'all. When they did that Mother's Day video. If she out of town, Momo is with RH from my knowledge. To her daddy. Hey, Auntie Pimo, it was definitely rehearsed, not genuine, strictly content. Ooh, y'all, I don't know. A lot of people saying it was rehearsed, y'all. I don't know, child. So, but like I said, if y'all ain't been here from the beginning, then y'all wouldn't understand. She would go this far. Trust the plus. She goes this far. She done did it plenty of times. Plenty of times, child. The Mother's Day post as well. Yep. I'm gonna try to find it. Lala was recording the whole time. Sleeper just shared it. Hey, Mrs. Tessa. Hey to everybody that's coming in. I see y'all. Please hit that like button for Pop and support my goal if y'all can. Hey, Miss Latrice. Hey, Sequently. Okay, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let's take them down. Wait, before I take them down, I want to kind of go to some of the comments real quick. And then I'm going to go see if I can find that video for y'all. Let's see. Hold on. This the lady right here. She said, hold up. She said, I remember I let my son go live with his daddy. I went to the school to go see him. He acted just like Josh. Child, why I take my son back home the same day? Let me see. Hold on. Let me go up. Okay, that was emotional for me, no matter how much the world try to criticize. See, this is the part. This is what I don't understand. They take one moment and use it to determine how good of a mother she is. Like, that's crazy. If that's the case, baby, you'll be surprised, because it's a lot of women out here that did things to their kids and people thought they were good mothers based on isolated incidents. You can't determine if somebody is a good mother just off of one situation. Like that. That's crazy to me. Let me go down. See, the other son crying in the back. He was not crying. He was just wiping his face. Let's see. Y'all, now this comment, some of these people are crazy. He ran like he was flying a kite. Mama, baby boy. He misses his mama. Let's see. Parents, please dress your age. His mama can get it. Bro, these people. Wow. Let me see. Okay, let me get off of here. But I won't take away the fact that I feel like he do miss his mama, y'all. I feel like he misses mama and he misses siblings. That's something I can't take away from it. And that's why I said, she better be careful, because it could be some resentment later on from separating them. You got to be real careful when you remove one child that been in a certain environment damn near their whole life, and then you keep the other kids. Keep the other ones, because y'all remember it was a conversation had. Hold up. Matter of fact, hold on. Because it was a conversation had on her Just Being Brianna show when she asked them if they would want to go stay with their daddy. And y'all remember what they said, huh? So did they say y'all stop saying that was Lala recording? She had the other baby that was sleeping recording. Child, listen. You never know. You never know. I would hope she ain't had that child recording and holding the baby at the same time. Let's see.
Yep. Yeah. So every weekend, every Friday when we got out of school, so even though y'all miss them, would y'all want us?
Okay, that's not the one. Hold on, y'all. Let me find it real quick. That was the one about RH. I think this is.
Well, where would y'all like more?
Okay, so the very first episode of her Just Being Brianna show, she had a sit down with her kids to talk about everything that was going on. And she asked them, what would y'all like more of from y'all dad, y'all real dad? Now listen to this conversation.
Well, where would y'all like more from your dad, your real dad?
I don't know. Oh, probably.
Notice how they say, I don't know. For Sleepy, and this is what gets me, because Sleepy sit there and he act like He's just been so involved. He got the best relationship with his kids. This was just 2 years ago. No, 3. 2020, the end. So you could say 2 years because it was the end of 2022, right? This was in when did that show come out? January? Maybe the beginning of 2023. I think this was the beginning of 2023. So the fact that your kids had this attitude towards you when she asked what would they like more of from you, which is a clear indicator that you're lacking. Anytime a mom has to sit her kids down and ask them, what would y'all like to see more from y'all real dad? Is a clear indicator that there's something lacking there. Like, make it make sense. So for him to sit his ass on the internet and act like he been so involved and he's just the real father gang and oh, my kids love me and all, and even go as far as to add that child to his nitpicking of RH is crazy to me. But listen to their attitude, y'all, when she say, what would y'all like more of from y'all dad, y'all real dad? See, when there's only one father present and his presence is known, you won't have to separate the two. You won't have to differentiate between dad and real dad. LaTruth was dad. Real dad was sleepy. Make that make sense for me. But listen to their reaction, y'all.
Well, what would y'all like more from your dad, your real dad?
I don't know. I'll probably
Now this is Josh talking. The one that's living with him now, the big boy right here. This is him talking, y'all. Watch, listen. When he starts saying probably.
I don't know. I'll probably like spend more time.
Spend more time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you rather live with him or me?
Yeah.
You.
You know the answer.
She said, would you rather, she asked Josh, would you rather live with him or me? And Josh said, you. And Lala said, you know the answer. So, excuse me, it's real interesting how he tries to portray this. I've always been involved. Me and my kids are so close. But your own baby mama put the receipts out here against you. We wouldn't know none of this if it wasn't for her. She went as far as this is on her Facebook show, her, quote unquote TV show. Yeah, that's how far she took that. So it's fun. It's real funny to me. Thank you, DJ. Thank you for that cash app blessing, my love. I appreciate you. Okay, so let's see. It's a little more. Hold on, y'all.
Like spend more time.
Spend more time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you rather live with him or me?
Yeah.
You know the answer. I mean, I don't know. It could change. If you ever feel like you grow up and you want to go stay with your dad, I would never be mad. Because you need that part of your life. Like, I can't teach you how to be a black man. I can't teach you the things that you're going to go through as a black man.
You can't teach Isaiah either, but he's still living with you. So you got to make that make sense. Like, of course, us women can't teach our sons how to be a black man. But there are plenty sons out there that turned out just fine and they was only raised by their mother. And that's not even to say that they will be just raised by their mother, because according to y'all, Sleep is still active, right? I mean, y'all living in 2 different states, but he's still FaceTime and involved with the other kids. They not living with him. So it's just real interesting how she made that statement, but Isaiah is still staying with her and they ain't but a year apart. Her sons ain't but a year apart. So that's interesting to me.
A fact. Like, you grow up and you want to go stay with your dad, I would never be mad. Because you need that part of your life. Like, I can't teach you how to be a black man. I can't teach you the things that you're going to go through as a black man outside. Because mommy isn't a man, so only a man can show you that. There's certain things that he can show you that I can't. You kind of understand what I'm saying when it comes to being black?
Yeah.
Child, that was so hard for her having that conversation with them cheering. But that's when she initially started planting the seed that I gotta get rid of these children. That and y'all, that's just my opinion because if y'all notice, there was never any talk about them kids going to stay with Sleepy until her and LaTruth broke up. And that's a fact. That was never any talk because LaTruth stepped in and he was a provider. He was a provider and he handled his business, which is why those kids were calling him daddy, not stepdaddy, not Mr. Robert, not uncle. You know, I'm not back in the day. The mama used to make their children call that man uncle, knowing damn well it wasn't their uncle. But yeah, they was calling. That's why she had to differentiate and say, "What would y'all like to see more from your dad, your real dad?" Because LaTrue was dad. So that is just crazy to me, y'all. It's crazy to me. But this would have never happened if LaTrue was still in the picture. Them children would be right there under that same roof. Period. All right, hold on. Let's see. Now let me see if cause I got some other stuff I want to play for y'all too. Hold up. No, she can't teach him nothing because she don't know. She don't know. Hold on. Let me hold up, y'all. Let me pull up her page right quick and see if I can find that video from Mother's Day. Hold up. Give me a second. Real video. It wasn't a live. I think it was a real video. But I think it's still on her page. Hold on, y'all. It shouldn't be too far. Let's see. Make sure I ain't pass it up. That's not it. But I know she had on a bonnet. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Okay. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Oh, here you go. Here you go. All right. Now, let me share it so y'all can see.
I wouldn't trade you for.
Now, pay attention to the awkwardness, y'all. And notice how when the son go in to hug her, wait, I could have sworn it started off with her hugging him. Maybe not. Okay, just pay attention, y'all.
Ever had, and I wouldn't trade you for anything. I love all the things you've done for me and brought for me. You're the best mom I ever asked for, and I hope you have a great day every day. And I loved you since the day I was born. I love you a lot and forever, and I hope you would never experience pain. And again, I love you a lot, and I would do anything to help you. Love, Lauren. P.S. This is my best handwriting.
I guarantee you, before they went live on camera, she had to approve of them letters first. Cause we just gonna leave that there. Use your imagination.
Yeah. Gotta drown that with my phone. Oh, God. And it's all at home. Okay, I feel like I don't say it enough, so I love you. Mom, you do more for me than you'll ever know in my life, and I could never ask you for better, so thank you for being there for me. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate you for all you do for me. I love you there.
Now, for the ones who were saying, y'all don't think it could be rehearsed, all the kids wrote Mother's Day cards to her, right? And notice how all the cards are damn near saying the same thing. I love you so much and how much you do for me over and over, right? Notice how the kids is looking and showing their stuff into the camera. But she don't do things that are rehearsed with the children. Y'all got to make it make sense, baby. But like I said, wait, what is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, like pay attention. Let's finish it. Let me go back just a little bit from Isaiah. Look at how she hugged Isaiah now, and then pay attention how she hugged Josh though.
than you'll ever know in my life. And I could never ask you for better. So thank you for being there for me. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate you for all you do for me. I love Isaiah.
Look how you look in that camera.
I wrote beast on text. I just forgot mine's at the house.
Why they showing the camera?
Hey, Mom, happy Mother's Day. Thanks for everything you do for me. Even when I'm the being of pain, you're the best mom ever, and I appreciate you so much. Hope you have an awesome day. I love you.
Look, that is so
What
fake.
do you say?
I love you, Mommy.
Even Momo child.
Oh, thank you, Mochi. I love you too.
Ever had, and I wouldn't trade you for anything.
Now, tell me that wasn't rehearsed. Even Momo was in line to. Y'all gotta stop playing. If you got kids, you know what kids be thinking about. Like you know what type of time kids be on, and you can tell when something is rehearsed. Like that was scripted, y'all. That was scripted. They even knew to look in the camera, show what they wrote in the camera. Even after they finished, like even after Isaiah read his, he looked in the camera. It gave skit. But it was like, make sure you tell them how much you love me and how much I do for y'all. Because you know they all over the internet saying I'm a bad mother. That's what it gave. That's what it gave. It wasn't genuine. It wasn't genuine. It didn't give heartfelt. It gave rehearsed. And that's not to say that her kids don't love her. Because kids love their mamas. Kids don't play. Because I know mine don't play about me. I'ma tell you in a minute. She's the most protective of her mama. Like, so I know how it go. I know how it go. But you can tell that it's an emotional detachment here. And it makes you think back to some of the things she said, like when she say, motherhood is not my calling. Who says stuff like that? Whether it was her intentions to say it like that or not, that's what she said. She said, motherhood is not my calling. But you done had 6 children. That is crazy to me. Ooh, child. So yeah, it's not a far stretch to think that, you know, her going visit her son at school could have possibly been rehearsed. It's not a far stretch because this definitely gave rehearsed. All right, let's take this down. Now, top question, will your teenage sons write that? Hell no. No, they would not. First of all, they gonna tell me, Mom, I need some money so I can get you something for Mother's Day. That's what they'll say. They're gonna keep it all the way 100. Okay. They not finna Hammer do something like that. Now don't get me wrong, because Ham is the type of child. She likes to be creative. She loves to write birthday cards for people. She do stuff like that. But my boys ain't doing that. Okay? They ain't doing that. My oldest son will literally text me and say, Mama, can I get $100? And I'll be like, what you need it for? So I can get you something for your birthday. So yeah, that's the type of time mine be on. But they honest though. So listen. Anyways, it's the thought that counts. But that definitely was rehearsed, child. So hold on, y'all. Now let's jump on to Janashus a little bit real quick. Let's go to him a little bit. Cause a few people were asking, because y'all see I said Johnell said he geeked up looking for Ida. Now, some don't know what that term means, right? You know, of course, if you're not a YN, y'all know you gotta be on TikTok to know. Y'all know why K Niece is on that song. Geeked up looking for Ida. Now, when they say eater, they're literally referring to somebody who is a eater. Like spread it open. Looking for an eater. Okay? That's all I can say. Use your imagination. But it involves the backside. Okay? It involves the backside, child. Well, it might involve the front too, but either period. But he definitely reposted that twice. Matter of fact, he reposted it twice on his TikTok. Matt, let me pull it up. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold on, y'all. Why is my? I must have clicked out of my mail. Why didn't? Okay, there we go. Geeked up looking for eater. All right, this ain't the one. He posted a few other things too that I'm gonna show y'all also. I wish I could show y'all the actual video, but because it got music, I can't show it to y'all. But y'all can always go on Johnell TikTok and click on his repost, and you will be able to see it. But you gotta go on his page. You gotta go on his TikTok to see it. Hold on, y'all. Hold up real quick. I seen it. I seen that she posted a video um with all of them together. All the cheering together, baby. All the cheering together. Let's see. Pretty Bree done already told exactly. Pretty Bree already said it. He liked his ASS tampered with, allegedly. Okay? Let's pull this up. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So let me put it on the other screen. Make it bigger. All right. So y'all can see where it says Johnell Young reposted, right? Now, this dude right here is called, if y'all listen to the song, it's called Friend Do Remix featuring YK Neat. And I'm laughing because it's the thought. If you know, you know. Yeah, that's why I'm laughing. But the dude right here, y'all, he posted a video with a song with that song, and he was doing a little 1-2 dance, like and he captioned it "Geeked Up Looking for Eater," right? So Johnell reposted it. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Hold on. Here you go. See, y'all can see. That's why I circled it in red so y'all can see. Geeked up looking for a eater. If you know what that means, then you know what that means. Okay? But it's the fact that he posted it. Why would you share that? Why would you repost that? Like, and then twice. He posted it twice. He posted another video of the same song playing. The exact same song playing, geeked up looking for a eater. So yeah. Now who knocking on the door? Hold on, y'all. Hold on right quick. Let me go see who knocking. And they know they get on my nerves. Why is you knocking and you got a house key? I cannot stand when my son do that, y'all. You got a whole house key and you're knocking on the door. All right, so yeah, so he let me take this down. Hold on. All right, so y'all can see on the side. But yeah, if y'all listen to that song, just listen to the song and you're gonna see what they saying in the song. But he reposted the song like 2 or 3 times. but this one had the actual caption on it. So yeah, he into that freaky deaky deek deek. Okay, he into that. But I guess he say he ain't got Lionia no more, so he's looking for the next hot thing, the next runner up. Who in line to be the eater? We don't know. We don't know. Hold on, y'all. Yep, he looking for the next thing. So let me take let me take this one down and let me show y'all what else he posted. Hold up. Hold up. All right, let me see. So he also posted. Now these are videos, y'all. But the reason why I'm not playing the videos because they have music behind them. So y'all know how they go. I can't play it because they got music. But this one say this video is the guy talking. Don't ever think you fooling me. My overthinking keeps me steps ahead. Right. So that's the basis of this video that he posted. And let me show y'all the other one. Now they do have one on there that he just posted that I'm gonna show y'all. I think he posted it either probably yesterday. Put it for 1 minute, bud. All right, let's see. Hold on. Where's the other one? Okay, here you go. So this one says a mature man is quick to go silent once he realizes talking ain't gonna solve a dang thing. So he reposted that also. Okay, now let me say, hey, Ken, leave that boy alone. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm gonna take your phone. All right, let me see. I'm at the pull up his page. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I ain't gonna be able to pull it up on here because I don't remember my TikTok password because I never be on there. But I could pull it up on my phone because I stay logged in on my phone, child. All right, let's see. So this one says he reposted this and it says women have forgotten their place. Men and women cannot be equal. So Johnell posted that, y'all. Hold on. Let me let y'all hear what it say, and I'm gonna repeat it. It says women have forgotten their place. Men and women cannot be equal.
Honestly, and I'm probably going to get eaten alive for saying this, I feel like a lot of women have forgotten their place. And we live in this inverted world. And I feel we got stuck in this whole feminism thing. Feminism is a scam. And now it's like trying to undo. It is. Feminism, I don't care what anybody says. Yes, we are equal in value, but we are not equal in traits. We are different. Men and women are different.
I agree with that.
And I'm so sick and tired of why are we fighting to be something that we're not? I am not a man. I will never be a man. And for those of you that make that decision, I love that for you. Period. But there are certain things that are just, y'all are stronger than we are. We are more detail oriented than you are. There are certain traits that we naturally got from God based on the gender that we are. And it's all based on survival. It's all based on human nature. And so I feel like a lot of women, not all women, but most women have forgotten their place.
Within themselves, within
the order of family, within the order, even like with God, if you just want to start blanketing statements, like, now this is the thing. If you are a masculine woman, that's fine, but stop acting like you're feminine. If you want to be a boss, babe, I don't need no man. You go do you, boo, but stop teaching that that's the answer, because I'm sick and tired of this divide of the family. I'm sick and tired of now good men, like, and I'm listening to like stories, right? Good men are getting lazy in dating. They're getting lazy in the pursuit because women are making either everything too easy or they're too hands off. So now what's the point in even trying to date a woman when you're the man that you want me to be? Honestly, and I'm probably going to get
shots fired. Shots fired. Listen. Breathe. I now say you done forgot your place, baby girl. Let me stop. He's being, y'all, the subliminals is crazy, okay? But it's definitely given that because we do know they have communication issues. We know they have trust issues. They basically have all the issues that will tell you to not be with that person. Like I told y'all before, it's one thing for one part of the situationship to have issues, But when y'all both have the same issues with each other, yeah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Okay, it's time to separate. Separate. All right, hold on. So he also posted this, y'all. Let's see what this one is. Men want to be alone. Wait, let me read it to y'all first. It says, "Why men want to be alone." Okay, let's see what they talking about. Men want to be alone, but we don't want to be by ourselves. Does that make sense at all? Meaning, really, we want you somewhere, like in the dwelling, just not here, like just like around the corner in the vents. You can sit in the vent. I don't care if you want to watch me in the on the roof, anywhere, but just not in front of me, trying to be my friend. What you doing? What you doing? Watching baseball? Watching baseball by yourself. How come you didn't get me up? You snuck out of bed. Why'd you didn't get me up? I want to watch baseball with you. What you doing? Why you doing? Move over. Move your leg off that ottoman where it's comfortable so I can sit next to you and wrap my leg around your leg and some weird I love you hot vine. Move over. Give me your arm. Give me your arm. Give it to me. Give me a kiss. Me a kiss. You love me? Say it. Say it. Men want. I'm sorry, y'all, but listen, wait, hold on. Let's take my earphones off. That one right there, like, that's him saying he don't want to be bothered. He don't want to be in a relationship. He just reposted this yesterday. He reposted that yesterday. It's given that he's basically saying, women are nagging. They don't know how to be quiet. They're invading our space. The way she's invading my space, and I want the access, but I don't want you right there. I want to have access to you, but I don't want you in my presence. Only when I want you there, or when I need you there. But other than that, I want you gone. I want to be by myself. That's what I took from that. What y'all in the comments talking about something completely different. Talking about, oh, CSA, what if that would have been him at your door, Pop? I guarantee y'all wouldn't have been scared. Okay. Let me tell y'all one thing about us boot people, Louisiana people. We welcome the pull up. We don't run from them. We don't cower. You pull up to my house, baby, you are liable to get a 2-for-1. Meaning you gonna get your ass beat and you gonna go to jail. I don't think I would do that. Like, yeah, we all about that pull up energy in Louisiana. We don't care. We don't get scared. That's why I always told y'all, child, I don't care nothing about no doxing. I was so surprised when I would see people like, being scared of being doxed and stuff like that, because from where I'm from, you pull up to somebody's house, you looking for something and you're gonna get it. Like, they don't play that out here. So we don't get scared of the thought of doxing or our address being put out. And child, enter at your own risk. I'm gonna just say that. But it is funny though. It is funny. It is funny. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, no, we ain't scared of nothing like that, child. Probably already know how it goes down in the boot. Listen, child, that you pull up over here, yeah, we're gonna make you famous. I promise you that. Hey, Regal Essence, he said, hey, pocket chat in the bushes, but came out to say, as women, we should have some boundaries doing all of that for a man. Facts. I agree. That's not doing anything for you. Yep. I agree. I agree. But the fact that he posted that, y'all, speaks volume. Like, he's basically saying that he don't want a relationship. He wants access to a woman. He wants to be a bachelor, but he don't want a relationship. That's what I take from that. That's what. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this call right quick. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I had to get that call. Okay, let me see. All right. So he posted that, y'all, like a day ago. But like I said, that speaks volumes to me because it's very telling. It's given. He don't want that. And you know what? That's most men though. They don't want the nagging. Like when they want to chill, they want to chill. They don't want a female that's always in their ear nagging, that's always fussing about everything, that's uh going through the phone constantly. Men don't want to deal with that. I don't even want to deal with that. I don't even want to deal with the like. You know what? I feel like when you mature and you get to a certain age, you start moving different. Let's say that you start moving totally different. Um. So now let's go to Bree making plans to move to NC with her fam. Okay. Now at the beginning of this live, I told y'all that this is not something that she typically does, that everything is calculated, everything is done specifically for a reason. It's not, oh, let me just go visit my family because I miss them oh so much. No, it's not giving it. It's not giving that. It's giving, let me go visit my family to piss Johnell off. Because if that's the case, we would have seen content with you visiting your family before. Why did it take for you and this man to break up for you to go visit your family? And you ain't but a couple hours drive away. That's the crazy part. She should have been seeing her son on at least 2 weekends out the month. At least 2 weeks. Ain't no way in hell I'm sending my child off and I'm not seeing my child at least in person 2 weekends out the month. Gots to. Especially if I can just drive up there and I don't need to catch a flight. Because this the same person who said, y'all remember, and I'm about to play that clip for y'all, when she was being messy on a live stream because Sleepy was in her comments, right? Talking about, Miss Brianna, I'm your number one fan. That's what he put in her comments. And she was like, ooh, I gotta tell you about what somebody said. You drove 6 hours to bring the kids to see your baby daddy and you won't even drive 10 minutes, whatever. I'm about to play it for y'all. But she basically said it's not a 6 hour drive, and she can drive to bring the kids there or to go see a child. So why is it that you took so long to go see your child? Why is it that a breakup had to happen with Johnell for you to go see your child and also your family? But I do feel like now, since her oldest son is living with Sleepy, she might be considering making that move. Because if y'all remember, she was blaming LaTruth for why she hadn't moved back home. Remember? Oh, he won't sign the papers, and so I can move. But according to the divorce decree, she can move, but she has to give notice. And she still has to accommodate RH when it comes to the visitations of Momo. So she can move, but prior notice has to be given, I think 30 days or something like that. All forms of communication has to be given, like phone number, email address, all of that. And she still has to accommodate him for the visit exchange. So that's the stipulations, right? So she can't move, but it's given now, like, yeah. I'm thinking that and this is another reason why I'm feeling like she might be trying to move back home. If y'all notice on one of those clips, she took a picture. Well, she did a video with a realtor. I don't know if this was a family member or what, but she shouted the lady out. She was sitting right next to the lady, hugged up on the lady or whatever. And I don't know if it's a family member or not, but she was like, make sure y'all reach out to her. She's a realtor out here and da 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 da. So I said, oh yeah, I'm thinking that she's trying to, but y'all think about that. If she moved again, even bump the fact that she might be moving back home, that will make it how many times she didn't move? That is crazy. Then uprooted them cheering it. You know what? Oh, child. All right, let me play that for y'all. Hold up. But yeah, Johnell on some. He wants to be a single man. That's what it's given. He wants access to his cheering without having to deal with her. That's what I take from. And if y'all notice, this is the longest breakup they done had. So it's giving very much serious this time. Even with her going as far as to seeing a realtor in NC and just going to NC, period. She ain't never did nothing like this before. That's why she put it on camera. She recorded her going visit her family because it's not something that she does on a regular. Think about it. It's human nature for us to record special moments, right? That would be considered a special moment because, and you could tell, don't just take my word for it. Look at the body language, look at the reactions when everybody's seeing each other. Even her sister, Crystal, the bright one that looked just like her mom. Yeah, everybody's reaction was like, oh, like we ain't seen each other in forever. That's what it gave. Even her daddy, I was like, well, damn, when the last time she seen Walt? Because y'all know Walt ain't been in no videos lately. All right, hold on. So remember this, y'all. Now, this clip I'm about to play for y'all, this is just to show y'all how it's like she uses it as I don't want to say threat, but a scaring tactic, or I'm finna take your child or children and uproot them mechanism. That's what I take from it, right? Because why every time you go through a breakup, you ready to take these men cheering to another state? She did it with LaTruth, trying to take Momo to NC because LaTruth no longer wanted to be with her. And now she's doing it with Johnell also. This content pog Boogaloo ain't letting them twins go. The thing is, he really doesn't have a say so because custody isn't established, y'all. See, with LaTruth is different because LaTruth was married to her and they went to court and they got it established. With Johnell is different. He really don't have a say so unless he takes her to court. So she can move at any given time if she chooses to. He would have to physically take her to court to get custody established, and then she can't just uproot him. So yeah, that's what makes the difference, y'all. And a lot of I think a lot of people don't know that, but custody is not established between two parents until you go to court for visitation, or custody period. Okay, so y'all listen to this. This is a clip from when she was pregnant with the twins, but it was at the end of her pregnancy back in November. This was back in November or beginning of December. And her and Johnell was going through that breakup, y'all. They was going through that breakup. So listen to what she say here. Wait, let me line it up.
Both of them. I need all my prayer warriors to and my babies as I do this process. I was trying to go home. I was trying to move home first before this happened so I can have my support people with me. But I didn't get any good news yesterday. So we're moving forward with doing, which I hate because I really wanted to go home. More than anything, I wanted to go home. I didn't want to stay here no more in Georgia.
Y'all heard? She said, which she didn't get no good news. This is when she was pregnant with the twins, but she was about to have them. Because she had them in December. This was either at the end of November or the beginning of December. And her and Johnell had just broke up. And she said she didn't get no good news at her appointment. And she hated that because she wanted to go back home. She was ready to move back home just because they had broke up. Saying, oh, I don't have a support system here. And all of my family is back home. Da, 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 da. So that's what she's saying right here.
I didn't want to stay here no more in Georgia. So when I think about that, it's emotional because I wanted to have my family and my support team when I had the baby. And yeah, it's been tough. I'm already doing a whole lot, dealing with a whole lot of stress, which is why I've been taking a break on social media these past couple of days. Shit's tough, y'all. It's hard. And
Okay. I don't know why I didn't clip that one. Hold on. Let's go to this one.
just ask for prayers, y'all.
Make it louder.
I just ask for prayers, y'all, because I'm doing this shit alone. I believe in God and I believe that He has plans, whatever His plans may be. I don't think that it was time for me to hurry up and go home right now. And I think that my focus is getting the babies here and then focus on moving back home afterwards. Sit positive, uplifting words, encouraging words, prayers.
Child, I would have been left. I wish I would just stay around for a ninja, especially now. If it's a man who's actually there for you, he ain't putting you through all 10 kinds of hell, and he's very supportive. He's your helping hand. He always help you with the cheering, not just his, but the other ones also because y'all in a relationship. Yeah, I stick around for that. But just stand around for something so toxic when literally all of your family is in a nutshell by. I wish he wouldn't get that privilege. Okay. Now this clip right here, y'all, is the one from when she was going through before her and LaTruth divorce. They were separated, but same excuse damn near. But she used that. It's like she keep using, oh, I'm a move to get at these men because you still here. If that's the case, why are you still in Georgia? Like, make it make sense. But listen to what she said, because she was talking to Kevin, the true brother, and trying to basically blackmail the truth in a sense. Oh, I'll let him see his child if he signed the paper so I can move. And she still ain't went nowhere.
So I'm like, all right, cool, peace, blah, blah, blah. How he said, how can I get my brother to see his daughter? I said, so on Thursday, every Thursday she has therapy, correct? I said,
Hold on.
daughter saw a lot of things that she shouldn't have saw, and I feel like that person who have not seen her in 7 months should start out with baby steps, right?
Now let me say this, because I was supposed to clip that part. But imagine, because this ain't even relevant to what I'm talking about. But she used that excuse, y'all, talking about her daughter seen a lot of things. And nobody questioned, well, if that's the case, why was you still with him? Why would you try to force therapy on your child after y'all separate? So she didn't need it while y'all was together? If she actually seen things? Nobody questioned that. That's why I say it was so many hypocrisies and just crazy delusional stuff being stated that people wasn't paying attention to from the saga. But you know, that's over with now. That's over with. But like I said, I was supposed to clip that part, but I left it in. Hold on.
And I'm trying to move. I don't want to stay here. This person trying to keep me here. He said, okay, so if you agree to Monday through Wednesday as long
trying to keep her here, not the child. We gonna just act like we ain't got a child together, and I'm trying to keep you here. Don't nobody want Dame. First of all, you want to move, and LaTruth is actually helping with his child. Sleepy ain't. Well, he ain't doing it the way LaTruth doing it. Let's say that.
Me here. He said, okay, so if you agree to Monday through Wednesday as long as you can move, then you agree to Monday through Wednesday as long as you can move? I said yes. He said, okay.
Blackmail.
I said every other weekend would be perfect too, because guess what? When I move where I'm moving to, I would be closer to Desharia. So that'll be good, right? Real father game, that'll be good, right? He can get Desharia, he can get Momo, and boom, you could be father of the year on the internet as much as you want.
Y'all see how she tried to play that? Like, and it never went nowhere. You blackmail that, because that was blackmail. Like, you can't see your child until you sign these papers. That was blackmail for the ones in the back. But anyways, so this clip that I'm about to play now is the clip where Sleepy was being a groupie in her comments talking about, Miss Brianna, I'm your number one fan, right? He literally said that. I have the receipt. He said that. But she decides to start telling him about a conversation that her and LaTruth was having because it involved Sleepy. Listen to this. Oh, and I'm playing this so y'all can hear that she's literally in driving distance. Like, it's not like she got to get on a plane. She can literally drive to where her son is. So it's no excuse for not seeing your child or waiting to see your child once you done broke up with your third baby daddy.
Going on here, Deshaun. Crazy stuff. Honey child. First of all, it's January. It's January 9th. I know you just gave me my kids back, but you think I can drive another 6 hours to drop my kids off to you? Woo, child, Deshaun, I gotta call you, honey. These text messages I got, honey. You drove 6 hours to meet your other baby daddy, and you won't even meet me. You don't got your baby daddy signing no paperwork. I mean, how you know what we got going on?
Because you told him in the marriage.
Why are you me about Deshaun? Please let it rest. I do not drive 6 hours, for the record, you guys. I do not drive 6 hours.
Okay, so y'all heard that, huh? I do not drive 6 hours. For the record, you guys, do not drive 6 hours. So then there's no excuse. Then that means you should have been seeing your child more than just this one time where he was overly excited as if he ain't seen your ass in years. That's crazy to me. If you ain't drive, it's no way in hell if I'm in driving distance of my child, and I know I got 6 total, 5 still in the home with me, but 1 stays with the dad. I'm not going that long without seeing my child. I'm sorry. FaceTime, none of that. I need to see, I need to feel my child. I need to talk to my child in person. Like, I can't, I'm too attached to my kids for that anyway, child. But it's no way in hell. Ain't no way. And it's less than 6 hours? That's crazy to me. But y'all caught how she was being messy trying to start something with the baby. That's the reason right there. Y'all heard what she said on live, huh? That's the reason right there why Sleepy can't stop subbing RH. Right there. It's because of her. Because of her. That's why. Ooh, the child, honey child. I gotta call you, honey child. I gotta tell you what this man said about you in these text messages, honey child. Girl. Gossiping with her baby daddy like he one of the hoes. Like he a homegirl. Ooh, honey child. And then he in the comments talking about, oh my God, it's Miss Brianna. I'm your number one fan. Oh, Lord. I would say something, but I ain't going to speculate. You going to speculate? Oh, honey child, honey child, honey child. Let me stop. That's a homegirl. Listen, I know if that's my husband, baby, I got a problem with that. We got an issue because what are we doing? Like, why do you even care about her other baby daddies and what they got going on? Yeah, that's sure. I feel like this. As long as your kids aren't being affected, you should not care who is screwing your baby mama, what they got going on in their relationship. None of that. The only thing that should be your concern is if something happens in front of your kids or if they're in harm's way. But the back and forth, the constantly subbing the other baby daddies and all of that, child, baby, I don't want to insult his wife. Like I really don't. But you should come on now. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. That's him, cheerleading teacher. Hold on. My bad, y'all. That was him, cheerleading teacher, coach, whatever they call him. Damn, those are coach. Matter of fact, I gotta get off here so I can go get her from practice because she at practice. What was I saying, y'all? She probably still telling Sleepy about her issues with RH and their only co-parent. I know. You know what? I personally think the issues is about Johnell right now because think about it, y'all. It went from Sleepy calling Johnell King, oh King this, and oh I sense a much better vibe between him and the kids than what it was with what you call it. It went from him massaging Johnell's balls in the comments, in Brianna's comments, to him now calling Johnell a clown. So something happened in between that time to let everybody know that Sleepy is very much well aware of Johnell's behavior and the things that he do behind the scenes. So, like I said, I personally think if she was having conversations openly and privately with Sleepy about RH, you know damn well she talking to him about Johnell. Okay? And the son as well. Ain't no way in hell Josh ain't telling his daddy what was going on in that house. Ain't no way he was not. He is. He's definitely telling his daddy. Because you know Sleepy probably couldn't wait to question him. Like, ain't no way, especially with all the allegations that then came out on the internet. Child, he didn't sleep. He didn't, y'all, Sleepy didn't seen everything. Even the allegations where people were saying, oh, Johnell was in Lala room at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning. He sees all of that. He ain't blind to the bullshit, okay? He's seeing everything that's going on. It's just unfortunate that he's not as vocal as I would think he would be because you got so much smoke for RH, but this man is with your baby mom in the home with your kids, and you not only heard but even seen the proof of him doing certain things or saying certain things. So yeah, that's the crazy part. Like we're gonna need you to have a little say it with your chest, little ninja in my in my Kevin Hart voice. You need a little bit more big dog energy when it comes to this ninja. Because RH ain't in the picture no more. It's giving backwards. You got smoke for the one that ain't in the picture no more, but the one that is, that's putting her through 10 tons of hell, you ain't got nothing to say. I don't know, that's weird to me. That's crazy to me. But anyways, y'all, let me get up off of here because I gotta go get Ham from cheerleading practice, and her school is literally all the way on the other side of town. Okay, so I might come back later because I ain't been live in a while. I've been missing a few days. I ain't been live in a little hot minute, child. So I might come back later. If not, it'll be tomorrow because I gotta, it's grind time. It's a new month, so I gotta get up on my content. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all for rocking out with your girl, hitting that like button. Thank you for the ones who did try to support my little super chat goal. If you couldn't, hopefully you hit the like button for Pop, show your support in that way. Hit that like button. Thank y'all for participating in the comments, period, because y'all always do y'all big one in them comments, y'all. I love y'all. I might be back later. If not, y'all gonna see me tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. She a Louisiana with truth on blast. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Receive so strong that the lies won't last. Lil Pop, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Pop, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Pop. Who bring the proof? Lil Pop. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Truth don't beat, you gon' stand on that. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Pop, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Pop, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Shut it down.